Let's go. Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal, PeaceLoveMusic, with another episode of the Good Morning Stacks Show, brought to you live by DeOrganized Media in partnership with our excellent friends over at BitcoinLive, Decentralized Broadcasting. It is Friday. We made it. It's the 18th of April. Man, another month flying by on us. There's so much going on. everybody's working so much. It really does make the time go by very quickly. We're super excited about all the great things happening in our ecosystem. Make sure you say hi in the live chat. Make sure you share out the stream. Chads, share the live stream. If you like what we're doing and you want to support us, you can help us grow. Very important. The more viewership we get, the more people we can onboard into our ecosystem, the more information we can provide to provide good and safe and enjoyable, engaging experiences for our community. That being said, this is news and information. Hopefully it's entertaining and educational, but it's never financial advice. Always do your own research. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose. And that being said, the numbers this morning, a little bit past, there we go. Bitcoin's looking okay. I'm cautiously optimistic. It's holding on to that 84K range. Hopefully we can find some support there and reverse the current local trend. 84,594 as of the start of the morning warm-up spaces we've been doing with Binta and GP and the crew joining us. We haven't been advertising that because we're still not sure how that process works within transitioning, but it actually does seem to be a really interesting concept. I love getting to hear Binta's smiley voice every morning. Stacks coming in at 59.42 cents. It did drop one spot from 65 to 66 by market cap on CoinMarketCap. Fear and Greed Index up to 32. And the top three gainers on CoinMarketCap for the past 24 hours are BitTensor's Tau token, Fetch AI, and PancakeSwap token. Top three gainers. We've talked about this. We're here for the ethos: decentralized, distributed, open source, permissionless, trustless, borderless, immutable, censorship-resistant exchange. And we're here building on Bitcoin with Stacks because Stacks gives you the opportunity to earn BTC and has Bitcoin finality. SBTC is really just Bitcoin with programmability on the Stacks network, which has Bitcoin finality. Programmable Bitcoin for DeFi. Stacks has fast, low-fee transactions, proof of transfer, security, and native Bitcoin rewards. Tell your friends. In the Stacks DeFi world, Hermetica is offering 10% yield on USDH with 5.63%, $5.63 million in total value locked. Now they've had over 10% total value liquidity come into the system in the last week. Now you can earn yield on USDH at Velar on the perp dex on Stacks. Velar has launched their long-awaited perp dex. Now you can engage in perp trading, stake your Velar, pair your favorite tokens with SBTC, earn yield, and trade tokens on Velar. DCA into Bitcoin, Stacks, runes, and more effortlessly at bitflow.finance. Bitflow also just added trading for Liquidium. They offer top-tier swap rates and now single-sided liquidity with no impermanent loss. Alex has surpassed $2.6 billion in volume, launched DAM, Bitcoin's first concentrated liquidity DEX, unveiled Alex AI token listing tools and USDT via Jolts. Zest is offering 4.87% yield on SBTC this morning. That's up from yesterday and from the last several weeks. Over 4% is a big deal. That's right. You can earn 4.87% on your Bitcoin over at Zest Protocol. The highest yield at Zest today is 8.01% on STSTX. Over at Stacking DAO, you can earn 7.99% on STX with your STSTX, 8.27% yield in native BTC, stacking with Stacking DAO, or 7.75% with rewards in SBTC. The top three Stacks token gainers on stxtools.io today are Welsh, Pepe, and SAI. Welsh and Pepe. The last 2 days, we've talked about Welsh and Pepe. We've had them on our show. They're getting the bounce. It's inevitable. You come on DeOrganized, you talk about your project, you let everybody know what's going on. and then the price goes up. I can't, I'm not saying it's not financial advice. It's just recognizing how things seem to be going. This happened earlier. We had what was it? I forget who came on the other day. Price went up. Oh, Nasty. We had Martin Taylor from Nasty. The next day his price was up. I mean, it's inevitable. You guys you want to get some attention, come on DeOrganized. And we are an open network. You're welcome to come out, chat with us any day. In the news, or not in the news yet, what's happening in the ecosystem today? We have there is no SIP call today. Hero suggested we take the week off for observation of Easter and Good Friday, and I think he just needed a break, maybe. Shout out to Hero. I hope he's doing okay. If you guys didn't know, Hero seems to have lost access to his accounts. There is a Hero Gamer _temp account on X that we are 99% certain is Hero and not just some very advanced AI of Hero. And we hope he does find it and get access to his Apple ID so he can get back into all of his accounts, because we surely need him at full capacity to keep moving our ecosystem forward with all he does for us. On the schedule for today, as always, we have our morning show Monday through Friday with news and information and the panel discussion. We'll have GP and Jack and Melanie and whoever else comes to join us this morning. Come on soon. There is also the Find2Earn games at 9:30 a.m. We have the ROO segment. We're going to chat with Jack about ROO Coin, what's going on with them this week at 10 a.m. And then I think that's it for the day in our ecosystem until Purple Pill Friday, which launches at 5 with Dan Trevino and Brad. Fluid Voice. It is the oldest running space in the Stacks ecosystem. Every Friday night, it's Purple Pill Friday. And then after that, I don't think we're going to do a night show. I got to confirm with GP. I think we're taking the night show off again for the holiday weekend. And boy, do they deserve it and earn it. We'll talk with GP a little while after that. That is the calendar for the day. If you have an X space, a live stream, or an event series you want to share with the community, head over to DeOrganized.media, create a user account, and we'll add your event to the community calendar, free for everyone. Get more visibility and let our audience know what's happening. Whether it's a one-time event or a recurring series, we've got you covered. And I want to shout out our two amazing show sponsors. We are very fortunate to have some great actors in the ecosystem. We have a tremendously robust DeFi series of protocols, actually, a huge, robust DeFi opportunity in the ecosystem. There's very, very functional, several different protocols, options in the marketplace on Stacks. One of the best options here is Stacking DAO, the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. Stacking DAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums and users start earning rewards immediately, so there are zero switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. You can choose to get your rewards in STX with STSTX or SBTC with STSTX BTC. Whatever fits your strategy. If you want to start earning yields today, head over to stackingdao.com where head over to stacking.com, Stacking DAO, where liquidity meets opportunity. And that link will get you, this QR code will bring you right there. You can start stacking your STX with Stacking DAO today. And you can take your STSTX and go deploy that on Zest protocol or other lending platforms and even earn more yield. Not financial advice, but definitely worth looking into. We also have another amazing sponsor, marketing partner with us is BitFlow. BitFlow is your go-to DEX on Stacks. Tremendous team over there. They're always providing new stuff all the time. It's a powerful market aggregator. They can pull the best swap rates from Alex, Arcadico, Velar. You can trade BTC, SBTC, STX, USDC, and runes seamlessly over at BitFlow. And they now just launched Liquidium. So you have Liquidium's LIQ token tradable on Bitflow as well. It's the only DEX on Stacks with native BTC swaps, and you can add SBTC or PBTC with no impermanent loss, no pairing required, single-side liquidity pairing, or no single-sided liquidity options, liquidity pools. And you can use their DCA tool to auto buy BTC, SIP10 tokens, or runes over at Bitflow. And this is your password for the Bitflow Zeely campaign. On top of all the awesome tools they're providing, they actually have this great Zeely platform that they've adopted. There's more coming on that, more information about that with the Stacks ecosystem overall coming soon. But today we do have a DeOrganized daily Zeely campaign. Today's password is Bitflow Alpha. You have to head over to Zeely, get into the Bitflow Zeely account. You can actually use this link to get you right there to our today's quest, and you need that password. You get daily points, daily Zeely points over at Bitflow with DeOrganized, and we're super psyched to have them as one of our partners as well. In the news, IMF warns of global growth slowdown due to U.S. tariffs. The International Monetary Fund has announced plans to significantly downgrade its global growth forecasts for 2025, attributing the slowdown to the impact of U.S. tariffs. IMF Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva highlighted that U.S. protectionist trade measures, particularly President Trump's steep tariffs on China, have led to retaliatory tariffs and heightened global trade tensions. These developments have caused financial market instability and increased inflation in some countries. The IMF's updated forecast will reflect these challenges, emphasizing the need for the U.S. to reduce its federal budget deficit and manage government debt. Tensions between the IMF and the Trump administration are expected to surface during upcoming meetings, especially as U.S. funding for multilateral institutions like the IMF and World Bank is in question. They need us more than we need them, and they don't like that. U.S. and Ukraine signed memorandum on minerals deal. On April 18th, 2025, the United States and Ukraine signed a memorandum of intent to finalize a minerals development and reconstruction investment fund. This agreement aims to formalize economic partnerships with and bolster Ukraine's post-war recovery. However, the deal does not include U.S. security guarantees, a key concern for Kyiv. The memorandum comes amid escalating tensions in the Russia-Ukraine conflict, with increased Russian attacks and U.S. threats to withdraw from peace talks if progress isn't made soon. Ukraine's Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal, I don't know how to pronounce that last name, is scheduled to visit Washington for further discussions, with both nations aiming to conclude the deal by April 26th. And hope that they can all sort that out. Really need to reduce the tensions and get back to a more peaceful world order here before things get out of hand. Anna Paulson has been appointed as the new president of the Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia, succeeding Patrick Harker, who is stepping down on June 30th after a decade-long tenure. Paulson, age 60, brings over 20 years of experience from the Chicago Fed, where she currently serves as executive vice president and director of research. Her extensive work includes a focus on financial markets and the establishment of the Insurance Initiative, which monitors financial stability and regulatory issues within the insurance sector. In her new role, Paulson will be involved in the Federal Reserve's interest rate decisions and hold a voting position on its rate-setting committee in 2026. Global economic growth is anticipated to decelerate due to heightened trade tensions, probably stemming from former President Trump's tariffs, probably, as warned by the IMF. It might not have been just a burgeoning situation that's been growing for decades, and the ECB. The ECB responded by reducing its main interest rate for the seventh time in a year, citing exceptional uncertainty and the negative economic impact of rising tariffs, particularly those levied by the U.S. The IMF echoed these concerns, forecasting slower global growth, but stopping short of predicting a recession. ECB President Christine Lagarde emphasized the need for resilience and data-driven policy amid ongoing uncertainty. ETF flows. April 17th, U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs experienced a significant rebound with the net inflows totaling $106.9 million, marking a recovery from the previous day's outflows. Leading the inflows were BlackRock's IBIT with $81 million and Fidelity's FBTC with $25.9 million. Other ETFs, including those from Bitwise, ARK, Invesco, Franklin, Valkyrie, VanEck, Wisdom Tree, and Grayscale. There's a lot of ETFs out there, by the way. Reported no net flows for the day. That doesn't make sense. Spot Ethereum ETFs recorded zero net flows on April 17th. This all might be, I've been having trouble with GPT, and it's oddly GPSC, GPT, like they resonate there. But GPSC, always reliable. GPT, not so much. I'm not sure if these numbers are accurate. I haven't had time to actually double check them. I kept being like, are you serious? Is this really true? Maybe, I don't know. Boom is offering BTC holders a chance to claim their matching boom.btc subdomain, but only for a limited time. From April 12th to May 11th, users who register for the Boom wallet at boom.money/reserve can optionally reserve a subdomain like yourname.boom.btc or DeOrganized.btc, .boom.btc if you already own that .btc name. The move is designed to simplify Bitcoin transactions, making them as easy as sending an email. There's no pressure to participate, and your existing .btc name will still work on Boom, but if you don't claim it, someone else could. So get over to boom.money, get yourself set up. This is a great project that's about to launch from an OG in the Stacks ecosystem, and if you have a .btc, it's a no-brainer to go get a boom.btc subdomain for your .btc for free now while you can. Big Market, a decentralized prediction market platform, is now live on the Stacks testnet, bringing transparent on-chain forecasting to Bitcoin's layer 2. Users can create and wager an outcome on outcomes of real-world events like crypto prices, elections, and ecosystem milestones, all powered by Clarity smart contracts. This testnet launch lets the community explore prediction mechanics in a demo environment with no real funds at risk. By combining gamified engagement with trustless market resolution, Big Market adds a powerful new DeFi primitive to the growing Stacks ecosystem. You can actually head over to bigmarket.ai, connect your testnet wallet, and start playing around with that today. And they are looking for more testers. So if you are interested in that, you've never done testing before, you can DM us. We actually have a tester DM group. We're happy to get you set up, point you in the right direction on how to get testnet tokens, how to set up testnet on your wallet. It's actually a best practice to just use an entirely different wallet, by the way, when you're doing testnet stuff, even though it is on testnet. You don't want to use a hot wallet that actually has any significant funds in there. And but that definitely is some cool stuff happening over at Big Market. Really interested in seeing what they come up with on mainnet. Some cool stuff brewing under the hood there. Zeely has officially integrated the Stacks network. This is amazing. Allowing users to connect their Stacks wallet and complete full on-chain quests. From NFTs to tokens and custom experiences, everything on Stacks can now be verified and rewarded directly through Zeely. This marks a major leap forward in aligning community engagement with on-chain activity. Shout out to Bitflow, Leather, Granite, the Stacks Foundation team, the Stacks team in general. Great stuff going on for helping bring this integration to life. More collaborators are joining. And we're really looking at this as a great way to expose the Stacks ecosystem to other crypto users that just aren't in the Stacks ecosystem. So we'll be able to bring people from Solana and from Ethereum and other platforms that are more integrated with Zeely that participate in those campaigns. Now they can come over to Stacks and get rewarded for learning about Stacks through a series of quests that are going to be coming. So great stuff there. Stacks Innovation live streams fuel ecosystem collaboration. We are so proud at DeOrganized to host the Stacks Improvement and Innovation Weekly Call, streaming every Friday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, not this Friday though, with Hero Gamer, Hattie, and Peace. That's myself. Right after the morning show, last week's call kept the momentum going with focused updates on active SIPs, developer tooling, and community-led upgrades across the Stacks ecosystem. This ongoing live stream series gives builders, creators, and contributors a front row seat to the evolution of Bitcoin layers, whether it's deep dives on .btc usability, SBTC scaling, or new protocol ideas. This is where the Stacks community comes together to push innovation forward. Fridays at 10:30 a.m. only on DeOrganized and with the Stacks Foundation. Bitfinex, one of the world's leading digital asset exchanges, has officially launched trading for STX. The native token of the Stacks blockchain. Trading began on April 9th and is now live. Pairs against the US dollar and Tether. Deposits are open and liquidity appears to be sufficient for active trading. It is actually active trading. We do have our daily Zeely quests with Bitflow as well. And Find2Earn is here. Find2Earn format blends real rewards with community fun, creating an interactive way to onboard users and unlock true play-to-earn potential. Join us daily on DeOrganized for live rounds with the Game Master, powered by BoostX app. It's time to play, mortals. I really love the character that Zenny's taken on with this too. Those that don't know, Stacks Ascent, the Stacks Foundation has launched Stacks Ascent, a structured accelerator program designed to guide developers and startups building on the Stacks blockchain with a 5-tier progression system. Ascent offers grants, mentorship, and exposure as participants advance from idea to mainnet-ready projects. Builders receive support in product design, go-to-market strategy, and even investor introductions. Ascent also connects teams with top ecosystem partners like Bitcoin Frontier Fund, Hero, and Trust Machines. The initiative is a major push to strengthen Bitcoin Layer 2 innovation by nurturing real sustainable projects from the ground up. Shout out BoostX. BoostX Chrome extension just leveled up. You can now send STX, BTC, and other Stacks tokens directly to anyone on X with a .btc or .stx BNS name just by interacting with their post. Send crypto with a like. Get instant notifications. Now supports Stacks NFTs. Coming soon. Mint NFTs on X. I think that might have that update might be live. I haven't talked to Crypto Dude about that yet. But that is coming. BoostX makes tipping, rewarding, and engaging with your X fam seamless. It's only getting better. Ready to boost? Head over to boostx.cc and try it now. BNS1 is your place to go for BNS names. Head over to BNS.1 to claim your own BTC, STX, or other BNS name and lock in your digital presence on Bitcoin. The latest platform upgrades include a sleek new interface, improved marketplace features, and smoother management tools, making it easier than ever to buy, trade, and rep your BNS across the ecosystem. Own your name, control your identity. Start at BNS1. Real quick, I just want to shout out my homies, GM GP, GM Benta, GM Nobody Famous, who is actually famous in our group anyway, and bringing on the homie. Good morning, GP.
Good morning.
How are you today, man?
Good Friday. Doing good this morning. I love starting those morning spaces with Benta. It just is a great vibe for those spaces, and it starts my morning off right, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure, it really is.
Got a lot of good frequencies from that this morning. So like, I was feeling like a little tired this morning. I'll be very, very honest. I've been grinding really hard. So, like I was getting to my desk and then made my rounds, went through the different communities and said hello, and then realized it was already 8 o'clock. And then soon as I jumped on the DeOrganized morning space, like my energy just back to normal, ready to go for the rest of the day.
Yeah, man, it has been this was definitely like the morning was just too fast for me. Like I couldn't get my processes wouldn't go right. I kept getting GPT was really messing with me. Wouldn't get my stories right. Kept giving me duplicate stories of the same stuff, and I didn't even. It was just. I really think it was messing with me. It's like, nah, you're doing too well with the shows. We're gonna throw you some curveballs. Life's been too easy.
Which, here's a wrench.
Yeah. I just got wrench attacked by GPT.
Yeah, dude. Like, these tools, they're very very efficient tools, but like when they don't work, man, it's like you get used to using them, and you're like,
right?
What am I gonna do?
You trust that it's giving you good information. This isn't the first time this has happened, by the way. There's been several times where. So I try because I have the stories. We used to pull the news from CoinDesk, Cointelegraph, and Watcher Guru, and I would just kind of copy what was on there. And I didn't have a full, I wasn't having as much to talk about. Good morning, hero, and good morning, nobody. Yes, wrench attacked. But it would be. I could get the sources. I could get the news stories easy. It would take time. It would take time, tedious. But I was like, all right, I have this tool. I'm going to let Chat GPT kind of do some of the work for me, and I'll just chat about it so I understand what the stories are. And then I'm spending like 20 minutes explaining to it what I need. Again, it's like we've set this up. I know how to do this. Like I bet and I'm asking, and so it'll give me the summaries, and I'm like. 400 to 1,000 characters. That's what I need. And it'll give me like way under 400 or like yesterday it was just stuck on giving me like a 1,200 character summary. And I'm like, I need this to be 1,000. And it'll be like, oh yeah, right away, boss. And kept giving me the same exact summary.
There's 10,000 characters. Bruce says good morning. He just woke up and he's like, hey, what y'all getting into? Good morning.
Good morning, Bruce. Good morning, Bruce.
He wanted to crash the news, so he did. But yeah, right. No, I get it, man. Like, yeah, thank you. And we need to get him like a DeOrganized dog shirt or something. He's just so sweet.
We do need to, we need a merch store. That's something we talked about on Monday, and it's something that I do need to. We have a couple slogans we could put out there on some merch. Get some merch out there, and then
throw it on a shirt. And I was talking to a good friend of mine, actually one of my mentors that first got me started in this space. Whenever I first got my start, I was in an educational group about crypto, and I talked with him on a screen share last night, and he's going to be in Vegas. So maybe he does some streaming from YouTube and stuff like that, and I think that maybe it might be cool to like link up with him. I don't know where I was going with that, but this morning I was having technical difficulties getting on the space just because like my mic was unplugged, dude. Of all things,
your mic was unplugged.
Yes, it was unplugged because to join the Zoom call with his class last night, it had to be muted, and it just kept like I don't know, something with my system. It just kept throwing it off, and I kept getting kicked. So I had to unplug it. So there you go. Like I had one of those mornings too, dude. It was like it's just like you're having trouble with ChatGPT. I'm having trouble with my whole system, just not figuring out how to make it work. Dude.
Well, that's the thing. Like that. Remember the other day, just my mic stopped working, and it was partly because I had unplugged my interface device accidentally, and when I plugged it back in, it connected, but then for some reason when I got back into the next space or the next live stream, it just wasn't translating. So I had to all I had to do is restart my computer and open up the the interface window on the computer, which I normally don't have to mess with because it's already connected. It just needed to get but I mean, everything, man, everything.
Dude.
It's the universe.
When we're just trying to get the job done, right? And then like one thing after another thing starts like it's the universe's way of telling us that we're very, very close to a breakthrough. So we just got to keep pushing, keep chipping away.
I hope you're right. does feel like we're close to something breaking. I don't know if it's a breakthrough or a breakdown yet, but we'll see.
Through or down, I don't know, but it is coming.
It might be through and then down. It might be down and then through.
Like a combination of both.
Yeah, but we do need to get Bruce a DeOrganized shirt or something.
I'm sure he would rock it with pride, like, wear it well, just like any other shepherdor would be proud to have.
Yeah, we have a whole team of dogs here. That's really the truth of it. Where DeOrganized is a team of dogs. Real dogs, just figurative dogs, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah. So yesterday I borrowed some cheap USDH. Did you see that Hermetica is now, USDH is now powering liquidations on Zest?
I did, but I don't understand it. You want to give me a little bit of a rundown on what that actually means?
So it means that they supplied $1 million in collateral and that it's cheap to borrow USDH on Zest right now, so I did. But yeah, as far as technically how it works, I need to do some more research. It's brand new, just announced yesterday. Hermetica had their hangout yesterday featuring Zest, and I kind of need to do a deep dive on that today. So I think I'll probably do that and figure out how the core mechanics work. But what I did with that USDH is I took that USDH, I went over to Velar's Perpdex, and I went ahead and opened up my first long. So yeah, it's one of those things. I'm earning 5% and I'm borrowing USDH for 1%. It's 1.24%, and then opening a long and getting paid 5% APY weekly. So it's nuts. I just had to experiment with it. It's all the rage.
You can borrow with a low fee on Zest against your collateral. So I have STSTX. I've deposited that on Zest to earn extra yield on my STX. I can borrow against that, borrow USDH, which is currently a low borrow APY, and then I can go actually use that to long Bitcoin, right? Long Bitcoin on Velar with USDH.
Yep.
And so and then I can earn yield on that USDH while I'm long Bitcoin.
Never heard of something like that, getting paid.
It almost seems too good to be true, doesn't it? That's a free money.
And I was like, is this? I had to ask. I was like, so is this a promotion? Is this for a set period of time? Is this sponsored? No, this is just the mechanic. This is how it happens. You get paid, and it's gonna be like that.
And also, there's risk. There's risk in longing Bitcoin,
of course,
or shorting. There's risk in trading. Period. There's risk. So this isn't. So the risk here would be your long gets liquidated. You lose that at USDH. You don't have it to pay back your loan, so your collateral is at risk. On that. So there's risk here. There's risk here
for sure.
But if you have the conviction and you understand how these mechanisms work, there's also opportunity. That's really what risk is. Opportunity. Risk and reward. That's why business owners make the profits, guys. By the way, people are always like, "Oh, the workers produce everything." Yeah, but they don't take any risk. They're guaranteed a paycheck just from showing up, and whether they produce or not, they might lose the job, but they get paid for the time they put in, whether it was productive or not. And so there's low risk. The business owner has to risk that you're actually going to do the job, or they might end up paying you and losing their shirt in the process. So it's risk and reward is really what makes the world go round. And whatever your risk tolerance is, you can also lose with risk. High risk means the potential for loss or the potential for more gain. Was it Bruce Arians used to say, a legendary coach who's retired now, Bruce Arians used to say, no risk it, no biscuit.
Risk it for the biscuit. That's where that comes from.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure where exactly it comes from, but I know Bruce Arians used to say that. Shout out to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady's last Super Bowl ring, the immortal, the best, the GOAT, the greatest quarterback of all time. I'm looking at all you haters.
So are the footballs flat in Tampa Bay too? I'm
Are you a Colts fan?
not a fan at all. I don't have a dog in the fight,
Try
so
to
I don't.
throw flat football. The idea that the dude was intentionally deflating his, like, got some kind of advantage from he. Don't forget, he came back and wrecked the fucking Colts at the end of that game
Yeah, dude.
with quite fully inflated balls.
And and then he goes through this crazy divorce, very very public divorce, and then
That
goes
was
and gets
wild,
roasted. Gets roasted on a Comedy Central roast. The dude's a legend. I ain't gonna lie. You know, uh, is there anybody that has more rings than Tom Brady?
More hate.
No, more rings.
No. There
He
was
has the most rings,
there
right?
was somebody at one point when he had. There is someone with 6, and I can't remember his name. It was I think it was a defensive tackle or offensive tackle from the Cowboys, and he played for the Cowboys and the 49ers. I can't remember his name right now. Had 6, I think. So Brady got 6. He was tied for most. Brady has 7.
If I had a dog in the fight at all, I think it would have to be the Eagles because all of my friends, they're all Eagles fans. One of my brothers, just a huge Eagles fan, has all the merch, has all the like memorabilia, the jerseys, and all. So and it's multiple. Like all of my friends are Eagles fans. So like I was happy to see them win the Super Bowl this year against the Chiefs.
I'm not a hater, so I don't really hate on any team per se. Sometimes there's rivalries. Obviously, I don't really care if the Jets ever win anything ever again. Um, but they're pretty much self-sabotaging at this point anyway, so you don't have to even really like. I almost feel bad for Jets fans. I think they just keep getting screwed. Like I said, even then, like that is our biggest rivalry. I don't care for the Dolphins. Feel bad for Bills fans actually too, even though they have a pretty solid team there.
Looking at you, Landy. Yeah, they made it pretty far in the playoffs, right? They were in the like one of the.
Well, yeah, they're a good team. They're a solid team right now. And they have been for the last few years, but for a long time they were just not good. And then you're not old enough to remember this, but the Bills went to 4 straight Super Bowls and didn't win.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all. Definitely true. And one thing is like I worked at this bar, right? And like of course, like it's in any bar. It's not specific to the bar I worked at, but like Bills fans go hard. Like they go really, really hard, dude.
They go through tables hard. They're constantly the Bills Mafia is legit.
Legit. Yeah. Like so had to deal with the Bills fans on Sundays, and it was always a good time, man. It was always a good time. Those guys, they roll deep. That's for sure. Got their jerseys decked out.
That's where Rob Gronkowski was a Bills fan before he came to the Patriots.
Gronk, dude, such a legend.
And never. I mean, amazing. Just what that guy was doing. And there's been a ton of tight ends. I don't know how we got into the football conversation so much, except for I was talking about Bruce Arians. But I can talk all day. I love football. My 3 oldest sons all played football from the time they were little through high school. I did some coaching.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I actually Ty Law, former cornerback, all pro. I think he's in the Pro Bowl now, maybe in the Hall of Fame now. I'm not sure if he got inducted or not. Definitely in the Patriots Hall of Fame. But an all-pro, perennial all-pro, one of the top cornerbacks of all time. Played for the Patriots. His son was the same age as one of my sons, and he actually was living in Rhode Island for a little while. And my first head coaching game, I was against, shout out CLCF Chiefs, Cranston Chiefs. We were against the Central Falls Panthers, I think their team was. And Ty Law was actually on the fucking sidelines helping coach their team against us on my first head coaching game ever. several years ago now. That's Rory was playing. He's 21 now. I think they were 10 or 11 at the time.
That's so cool to to get to know, see, and only of course we're talking football, and that came out. Now we know why we were talking about football, because we know a little bit more about you. You coached football, dude. Didn't know that. That's
one of my favorite, actually. So one of my happy places is the practice field over by the high school in Cranston, where like I'll drive through and it's just always nostalgic because football coaching, by the way, is like every day. It's Monday through Friday. You got Saturday morning, sometimes games on Sunday. It's every day. It's
watching
every day.
Films and stuff like that. Like, was it like that level, like to where you're studying films and plays and stuff like that?
It's a lot. It's a lot. So give your kids' coaches some slack, because it's a volunteer job. It's a lot of work. 2-a-days. We're not allowed to do that anymore, Trip.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're not allowed. There was a show called 2-a-days.
Got a little bit of. This is my portion of popcorn that I'm allowed to have because I'm diabetic.
Oh, you don't have some popcorn this morning?
Apparently. Well, when your daughter's home and she's making popcorn for herself, then you get some popcorn.
It works, right? My little nephew loves popcorn, so we keep popcorn on deck, dude. And the dude does not, he just the pickiest of eaters. But he
likes just some butter and salt too, right?
That's it. That's all you need for some good popcorn. Some butter and salt. You don't need the special shake and flavoring.
I know this. And I learned this from my wife. My wife came with many, many, many amazing ideas and life hacks. You don't need microwave popcorn to actually make your popcorn in the microwave. You can literally just get a big, huge bucket of kernels, put them in a brown paper lunch bag, poke some holes in that lunch bag, like with a knife or end of a knife or something, poke some holes so that fold the top down a little bit, put that in the microwave like a microwave popcorn, and
it pop the same.
It pops exactly the same, and it's so you just have to add your own butter and salt, but it's so much cheaper. It's super cheap to buy bulk popcorn kernels in a big, you get this big giant handle,
dude.
Super cheap.
So, what is it? Orville Redenbacher or something like that?
Orville Redenbacher's Butters. They used to have, they used
taxing us this whole time. Whenever I could have just been getting these kernels and popping them myself in a brown paper bag.
Pennies.
Get out of here! Now I have a new life hack. I don't have to go to the store every 2 weeks to get a new box of popcorn. I can knock that off my list. I can go to Costco. Right. Where do you get your
environment? You're not getting all the extra packaging. You're not getting that plastic wrapper. You're not getting you're using cheaper bags.
Dude, we're having life lessons. We're talking about football. It feels like a Friday. The vibes are high right now. I'm loving this.
Chip's telling us about Whirly Pop, and I will definitely take that to heart and check it out, because if Trip's saying it's all they use, maybe it's a better option than doing it yourself. But if you're on a budget, you can absolutely have popcorn every day, and it'll hardly even register on your budget.
Your food budget. Right on, dude. Yeah. I'm gonna have to. Where do you get your kernels from? Where do you even get a big thing of kernels from? Is it Costco?
Get it from. Yeah, we have BJ's Market here.
BJ's.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a BJ's. We have one BJ's where I'm at.
I think she gets them at BJ's. You can probably get them at Walmart. You might even be able to just get them on Amazon now. Everyone gets stuff delivered now.
Yeah, so
get a Market Basket, I'm being told. Just in. Our popcorn kernels come from Market Basket. We only had Market Basket for a little while.
Market Basket. Is that like a food service online?
Market Basket is actually a retail market, like grocery store, supermarket. It's put out by the Demula family. Demula's Market Basket. They are amazing, actually. We've only had them probably for 3 or 4 years here now. and used to hear about them all the time, and everyone would rave about them. And the best, like they have decent prices, they have a huge selection of stuff. I'm doing a commercial for Market Basket, I guess, but they are really great. And the best thing is that you can get like you know how like they give you get rotisserie chickens at most markets now.
Mhm.
$5 for a rotisserie chicken, and it's bomb. It's so good. So every time JJ goes to the store and goes to the market, she comes home with a rotisserie chicken. So I end up, and that's great for me because it's all protein and no carbs. So I can have it. I can eat all the chicken I want. It's super tasty. And then they also do like they have like a ready like you can order like a foot long steak and cheese sub.
Oh,
It's like $5, and it's huge, full of steak and cheese. Like it's a draw. Like it's to get people into the store.
right. Yeah, it's one of those things that they
Old
lose money on.
market, there's no self checkout, but there's a million lanes open. There's a million kids that are shagging carts. It's like old school, like supermarket. It's not like the other markets. It's really great.
There's 1,000 registers, but 2 cashiers, and then the rest is self checkout. Yeah, like it's changed so much within the last just within the last like 5 years, dude. Shopping
Trip says Whirly Pop. I'm gonna have to try Trip's Whirly Pop. Trip says it lets you do kernel popcorn anywhere, campfire, camping stove, regular stovetop. That's a good hack too. We usually go camping. We haven't done it as much lately because the kids are older. Kind of killed our streak during COVID. We used to go up for at least a week, sometimes 2 weeks, camping in a cabin at a campground up in New Hampshire, and they have a pool. The pool kind of went downhill. The pool maintenance wasn't always great, so being up there with like 7, 8. So we always one kid or another always brought a friend. So we didn't have enough with our 7. We always had like 8 or 9 people show up, kids. And when you don't have a pool for a week or two, but when you were expecting it at the campground, that makes things a lot more complicated as far as finding things for the kids to do versus doing pool hangout days. So we haven't been going up as regularly, but I love camping. I love sitting around the fire and having some easy popcorn that you can make over a campfire. Sounds like a great idea. So we'll definitely Whirly Pop.
Yeah, Whirly Pop. Gotta check that out. Thank you, Trip.
What's up, Orange?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, we're just talking football, camping, everything else today. It's Friday. How are you doing, dude?
It's a Good Friday, but
Yeah, it is.
do you guys have also a Good Friday in the United States or Canada area, or is it just
we do.
in,
Well, we are generally a Christian nation, so we observe most of those holidays. Although Good Friday, so it's not always I don't think it's always a school holiday. It happens to be a school holiday this week because the kids are off for April vacation. So I don't think, thinking about it, I don't think Good Friday is always a school holiday.
Is it a federal holiday? Like markets are closed today, right?
yeah.
Are they? I don't know. Then maybe it is a school holiday, and we just I never really
double check. I'll look it up real quick.
It's 3 days, I believe.
Yeah,
But where I'm from, we also have a second Easter day, and that's also a free day for us.
You have another day for Easter, like 2 Easters, like an Orthodox Easter.
Yeah, we have Easter day, so that's Sunday, and then we have second Easter, and that's on a Monday. So we have 2 days off.
So here it is right here. Yes, the stock market is closed on Good Friday. All major U.S. stock exchanges, including the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ stock market, observe Good Friday and will be closed on April 18th, 2025. This is a customary practice, not a mandated federal holiday. So there you go. It is closed today. Market's closed.
Market's closed. Bitcoin's still trading.
Still trading, dude. That's what I was just about to say. 24 hours.
It's still trading in like a 4% range. I don't know if that's trading, but
Here, let's see.
Well, for most stocks, that's actually good volatility if you're a trader.
Yeah,
Yeah, back
and
and
we
forth.
are here. My backs are down 90%, and I'm just, yeah, it will recover.
I think
It will
everybody's back
recover.
back percent if you were in alts. Tremendous. Like, yeah. But Stacks is up 2% against Bitcoin today. Down. Bitcoin is down 0.47% on the day today, and Stacks is up 2. So back up to around like the 60 cent region. Here, pull this up.
Yeah, that's not bad.
The only
Not
thing
bad,
that
not bad.
I'm noticing is every other day I get a notification from or Coinbase or CoinMarketCap or some institution that says Stacks is up 5% today. And the next day I get the same message, but then it's 5% down.
Yeah, it's kind of back and forth how things are going these days. The markets are
Just sideways,
it's
dude.
everything's chopping sideways. Hopefully it does look like it's hopefully setting some support down at those bottoms. It actually, that chart's looking to me like it needs to test back again, to be honest.
Pull a little fib here, little fib action. I'm not quite touching the 618 or anything like that. I mean, it's maybe if we pull it up to exclude the bottom wick here and go to this next low, touches the 618 here. But you're right. I think that we're still maybe looking to come back down here and test this top right here, like Landy was saying. Like we could even go down here to test like the 71,000 area region, like around 70,000. I could see it, just making like kind of something like a bear flag here, like some sort of flag.
Honestly, even if it just retests that 0.5.
Yeah, just to test and see if we're in a premium or in a discount. Just come down here to what, like, or let me drop a line here and come down here and test around the $80,000 region to see if we're in a premium. Premium is whenever we're above like the 0.5 region in this area, and then anything below 0.5, the 0.5 Fibonacci, depending on where you pull it from, is your discount. A lot of times the golden pocket, the 706 and the 786, that's where I'm looking to buy right there. So I can get rid of this and this and this, and I would be buying around in between $70 and $64,000 heavy. I'm not a TA and nothing's financial advice, but hey, a guy can dream that we get a little cheaper sats, right? And then on low, very very small time frames, SDX is doing all right. It's doing all right. It's not doing bad.
Stacks actually is actually looking okay.
Yeah, up a couple percent. On the daily. Let's go look at the daily candle and see what it looks like. Of course, price action is down, but got a couple. It's got a nice looking daily candle here, right? So very cool stuff. Looking forward to better times and looking kind of strong there. Not gonna front. But Xenitron is in the building. Is the Game Master really arrived? Is it time?
I think he is here. Let me know here. These there we go. The music's not. There we go.
There it is.
It just keeps shutting off. It's got to be a glitch in restream. But he is here. It is time, my friends. It is time for Find2Earn rounds. The Game Master is in the house. Xenitron, how are you?
GM, everyone.
What's up, Zenny?
Morning.
Morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
We have made it through another week. Zenny, I actually went through. I didn't have enough time. I got caught on that fourth mission last night, so I only have the first 3 starting locations myself.
So I know for sure. So we played only 2 episodes today because like I predict this.
Well, good prediction. Good prediction. I have
Thank
3.
you.
I got the first 3. I couldn't. I'm like I thought I wrote these down somewhere, but I couldn't
I
find them.
Yeah. So the last game will be the Welsh. So your skills will be needed here with 3 episodes.
All right, very good.
Okay.
So we're just gonna do 3 today.
So no, we play 5 games. We play like 3 games like we played before. First game for ROO, whitelist. 2 games more standard games, and 2 last games will be following on chain game. First episode will be starting point for the first game, Pepe. It will be like a quest, and the last game will be following the episode 2 from storyline on chain game.
All right, that works for me because I have those numbers. I have
Yeah,
those.
that's great.
All right, very good. So it is time for Find2Earn. Just to let everybody know, we are going to the Skullcoin page. That is Skullcoin BTC or at Skullcoin BTC on X. Let me actually get the live stream. You guys need to share the live stream. It's one of the rules of the game. You must like and share the stream for today's live stream for DeOrganized. Very important that we do that. It's important because the more viewers we have, the more participation we get, the more game rounds we can run. So if you guys
Yeah,
are
we just
playing
getting
Find to
started.
Earn, yes,
That's
exactly.
true.
We need everybody to like, share out the stream. What's up, The Only Black? I feel like The Only Black wins almost every time he shows up, by the way. So I'm expecting something from him this morning. Good to see you, my brother. And here is sharing out the live stream link to Zenny. And I'm going to share. So we are going to do whitelist round, the first rounds.
Yeah, just for ROO 2 rounds, we make like 1 point, 2 locations you have to find for ROO.
All right.
Like we play every day. So our goal to onboard new players, newcomers in Stacks ecosystem every day, and we are doing this fine with ROO. We are doing
So
very good.
Yeah, so this is what that game round will look like. You'll have 2 pictures. This is your starting location. This tells you what the prizes are for the round. You have to also like and repost the game round to be eligible. And then you're looking for these 2 images off of this starting location. So, and this is from yesterday, so these aren't the images for today. But you find these locations, you click on the map loads, the starting location, and from here you're looking around the neighborhood. I think I thought that so you're looking for, let's say this was your location, this was the right one, you click share, you copy the link, and then you go back to the game round. You post the link, which I am not eligible for this round. I was not on the wait list because I played and won too many times, so I can't drop it in. But this is what the links look like. And the winner gets notified with the prize. Prizes get paid out by BoostX, an amazing app that allows us to actually send Stacks transactions on X directly to anyone that has a BNS name in their X name. I backed up too far. And now we're just on the Skullcoin account waiting for the Game Master to launch the double on-border game for the whitelist participants. where you have 2 opportunities to win 3,000 ROO coin, which is a significant amount of money. By the way, ROO coin at its peak was like 4 cents. That's over $100 at the peak value for
Yeah,
ROO
it will
coin.
be $1, not financial advice. Okay.
Not financial advice, but we feel pretty good about what Jack and his crew do at ROO coin.
100%.
So we're on the Skullcoin page and we're waiting. Are you ready, Zenny, or do you need another minute
Yeah, we
to
are
launch?
ready. Okay, let's go. Like we have whitelist. Only people from whitelist can leave the comment. It's whitelist from the new players, and we'll see who will win. What the soul will join the leaderboard, and I'm starting countdown right now. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
All right, so we are refreshing when we hear the countdown.
Yeah, the game is on, and this is first game for newcomers, and everyone can participate. Just ask Skullcoin account to add to whitelist, and on the next week we will add you to whitelist. You can play the first game too.
That's right. And you can ask in the live chat, you can ask in the comments underneath the game round, or you can ask in the comments below the live stream on DeOrganized. We'll get you in. We want everyone to participate. We want everyone to be able to participate. So I'm on my Google map. I went around the corner. One of the images had a brick house. So maybe it's in this little neighborhood here. I'm looking for the bikes on the lawn.
Oh, okay. We
Moving on
have like
past
the
it.
person who asked for whitelist. I add him, and he won the first prize from ROO for today games. His nickname is Crypto Joe. Congrats.
That's dope.
All right.
Congrats.
I think this is the right one from the bikes image too. So congratulations to
We will onboard you with a BNS BTC name. We will distribution
Cryptic
price after
Joe.
the game.
Yeah, very good. Cryptic Joe. We will get you if you do not have a .btc or a .stx name, we will sponsor you a
Okay,
BNS name.
Zero X Girl was the second, and the second winner for the today games with Velo bikes like this bicycle is a Dara.btc.
Let's go.
Dara.btc, congrats.
All
Well
right.
played.
Congratulations, Dara. Thank you. Congratulations, Cryptic Joe. And just like that, you guys have each won 1,500 ROO token. Woo!
Zero X Girl plays every time, and today she got the second place. And just keep going. Just keep going. You will win. Once we see you, you playing on regular basis. That's very cool. One day you will win.
We love all of our regular players. Really, we really appreciate.
And our focus to make leaderboard, to make like different leagues, as I mentioned before, and we will add all winners to intermediate liga called like silver, and you will be able to play and compete based on your skill with the same skilled players. Not be outplayed by very good players. So, and now we go into 4 more games. 2 next game will be launched simultaneously. Everyone can participate. These games will be for nothing and for Leo.
So you guys are playing for nothing and Leo.
For nothing.
2 awesome projects in our ecosystem. Huge
nothing
shout out.
Everything. Yeah.
Rap Nothing was created by a bunch of OG devs in the Stacks ecosystem. Tremendous group there. Very interesting project. And then Leo, named for Munib's cat, created by Rubes, another OG in the Stacks ecosystem, contributing in so many ways to our community. And all of our sponsors are awesome community coins that we love to share out. We love to get exposure. You guys should be paying attention to all of our Find2Earn sponsors: ROO Coin, Leo Coin, Wrap Nothing, Welsh Corgi Coin, and Bitcoin Pepe. Amazing, amazing communities in our Stacks ecosystem with great people behind them and great groups of people participating in the communities. Always adding stuff, always creating more value, more stuff coming out of that. And a lot of development on Stacks comes out of these communities as well. So we're really very, very fortunate to have all
Yeah,
this
and
stuff.
we with the organized show and Find2Earn and Skullcoin will push any narrative, like all our meme coins to the moon.
I do want to add, so Isaac is asking, we're not using the on-chain coordinates today. Yes, we are going to for the last two rounds.
Last two games will be with on-chain coordinates. Be ready. It will be interesting, but I make it easier. I predict that not everyone complete the full 5 episodes, so only 2 last games.
Are you ready to launch the next round, or do you need a
1
word?
minute.
All right, let me. Yeah, actually, Orange, share your screen, but real quick before we go to the next round, I'm just going to put a quick word from our sponsors. Here is a quick word about Stacking DAO, an amazing project in our ecosystem. And a word from Bitflow.finance, another tremendous participant in the Stacks ecosystem, providing some great DeFi opportunities for you. All right, and we
Are you
are
ready?
back. We are ready, and let me just put on Orange's screen so people can watch the master at work.
Master,
Orange
get
is
ready for
definitely
nothing.
master.
Okay.
Yeah, can you
laugh.
fix me one GP?
Yeah, dude. I can make it into an NFT. You know, so
that would
Orange
be
is going to get a
awesome.
Super Bowl ring NFT for being the most findingest winner. But we need to like consult the leaderboard, right, and make sure that you're still the winningest. So
Maybe I've
the
got
most-
100 wins.
that's a
Okay,
lot of
this,
wins. I think you
this
get
weekend,
three.
this weekend we create leaderboard and everyone will see like who is there. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The 2 games, nothing, and Leo is on right now. Let's go.
right. Make sure you share the live stream. Make sure you share, like, and share the game round posts. Very important. Very important. It's how we support each other. That's how we do in this ecosystem. We support each other. We like and share out each other's posts. We comment,
100%.
and we build
Yeah.
together.
The more you share, the more you help us grow, the more opportunities we're able to extend to the community. So yeah,
And the more
like,
games,
definitely like
right? The more games we can develop. You know, this Find2Earn game is really awesome and great, but there's other stuff we're trying to build out of this. So the more popularity, the more participation we can get, the more we can build even cooler things to play for you guys too. Zenny's got some really cool stuff coming for Skullcoin and Find2Earn and what's coming out of their project.
Yeah, we have still no winners, so little bit competitive. That's good, but it's not so hard. So you're just lazy. Okay, we have a winner. It's a megaphone winner for nothing.
Oh, rats! That's the one I was trying to find.
Nothing,
Yeah, nothing.
nothing trophy goes from orange to new person.
But
Okay, the second silver medal for Crystal Clear. He was just for 12 seconds later than its megaphone.
oh, very close, very close. All right, I'm gonna have to try to find Leo, which I love that. I love how you find these murals and everything, Zenny. It's really amazing work. Huge shout out to Zenny for putting these games together on the daily
Yes,
basis. By the way,
Yes, dude. Huge. Like
We have-
supporting this ecosystem.
GPC, we have games today or not?
It'll be next Friday.
Okay, great. I can get a sleep in crypt.
Yes,
Yeah.
get some rest. But the dead man
Nice.
never
Yeah.
sleeps.
we all need a little bit extra sleep these days too. We've been all working hard.
Oh, I see.
grinded.
Everyone found nothing and everyone played nothing. Very interesting. Everyone just focusing on the nothing game. Nobody played Leo.
Well,
I
you know
know
what?
more.
I'm playing Leo right now, but I started with nothing because that was the
Or
first you
Just
dropped it when
little bit
I
change.
refreshed.
Okay, we have a winner for Leo. It's a DeFi dictator.
Let's
Congrats,
good job.
man. Congrats, everyone. Rest in peace.
Congratulations, everyone.
Rest in
And
profit.
I hope you have been playing the on-chain game and keeping track of the game round coordinates, because these next two rounds, you're going to need those coordinates for
Okay,
the
yeah.
starting
Last
location.
two rounds, starting points will be from on-chain game. So if you didn't play on-chain game, you will not able to understand where you have to start, or you have to ask your friends. But I give you the weekend to play the on-chain game and complete fully on-chain game. You can use AI. AI could help you to complete on-chain game. If you not complete on-chain game, you will join to me afterlife. Remember.
Oh, you better go play that game. Go to the app
Yeah.
if you don't play. Yeah, and it's a lot of fun. It's actually a little bit more immersive. You get to like read a little bit about the story, and it kind of puts you in like this detective's like footsteps. It feels like you're a detective.
Yeah.
It's got that type of vibe to it, so it's
Thank
a
you,
lot of fun.
GPT.
Yeah, dude.
Honestly, I find that playing these Find2Earn rounds, by the way, make it easier to do the on-chain game. It's
Yeah.
a little bit it's easier now that I know this process to look at the overall map and then go into the street view and find the location a little bit more. It actually works better knowing that process.
Yeah, so that flow from like learning it live with us, playing it with us live, and then going to play the on-chain game, like it works well. I agree, Peace. Like whenever I went to go take a look at it yesterday, I was like, oh, I'll be able to knock this out on the weekend for sure. So it's on my to-do list to go check that out. So you guys definitely go get in the shoes of the detective and explore the story that Xenitron has created for us.
So we are just waiting on these are still going to launch on the Skullcoin page, correct?
Yeah, we play right here, but in future, like we add the games in Discord. Because like in Discord server, we can make intermediate games for like Silver Liga. I can just tag the players, I can give them the roles, and we can make like these different ligas play very easily.
Oh, yeah, I like it. It definitely was a good experience playing in the Discord last weekend. I thought that was really fun.
Yeah, I look forward to like doing that again next week, and I'm gonna like kind of tweak the next month's schedule to maybe we do it a little more often. I'll have to discuss that with Xenitron and see how it goes. But so far we're doing it bi-weekly, and it seems like that's working. So we'll have that again next Friday, and we'll have some fun, man. Like I really enjoyed getting to see everybody's like reactions and emotions and emojis and throwing memes and teasing each other live. It was fun. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So, idea like here, the first episode will be for Pepe, and everyone who didn't play and just joined us to the stream can go to Skullcoin website and go how to play. Just open the video and find like the place what tagged there. You will see the place as a starting point. Just go to how to play section.
Yeah, so that's at skullco.in, and it's if you played Find2Earn live with us, it should be a breeze for you. And this website, it's so clean. Got a nice little video put together here, explaining how to get the coordinates. So, yeah, dope.
Yeah, just go to how to play and find the starting point. So the first game will be for Pepe, and you have to understand the quest. It's not so hard, but you know.
I just sit on my hands here.
The
GP
thing.
knows.
The thing.
Too many producers in this building.
I love it, dude. It makes me laugh every time.
Every time.
Every
Because
time.
we're like almost right on cue.
Exactly.
You know? I just need to like. I know you posted that, so why am I trying to turn it on? It's
Well,
just insane.
But you're also producing this show, so why am I trying to turn it on?
Well, because it is what it is. But nobody knows what we're talking about but you and me.
None. I love it. Insider.
Okay, and the second game will be for Welsh, and you have to I believe complete the second episode or the third episode, but the second episode to find the starting point. So the second episode will be the starting point for the last game for Welsh.
So the first episode is the episode for Be Pepe, and the second episode is for Welsh.
Correct.
And just the only black, I just wanted to let you know, yes, you do have to mint NFTs to play the game, but it's free. It's a free mint. So it only
you don't pay anything. Like it's a zero price for mint NFTs. And transactions is very fast, and you pay just very small fees for transactions. It's almost zero because Stacks blockchain is fast and it works on Bitcoin. But for the first episode, if you just joined, you can just look on watch short how to play video and see what's the starting point. And it's going to be in London.
Right on. Feeling like Sherlock Holmes.
So if everyone needs to find this one, right?
That is actually
it's episode 0.
So the common one need to be found.
Yes, it's the common game 1 round. Yes, that is.
This is the common from video.
So I have those. I'm already queued up. I am waiting for the game to launch. I am ready. because I understood the assignment, and I'm glad it's only the first 2 rounds because I only got through 3 last night to find.
Yes,
I believe I solved all 5 of them. I may not have gotten the 5th one when we were doing testnet, but I don't remember exactly where they were now because it's been so long, and I didn't write them down, so I don't have the coordinates for 4 and 5 yet. But I will have those over the weekend for sure.
Orange, will you play the Pepe one because it's harder?
Is that the first or the second?
It will be first.
First one, sure.
I'm gonna play
Okay,
that one
nice.
too. Orange, what's up?
Oh, we got a battle.
Peace
We got a battle. I want some beef. I love both of those though, so maybe I'm definitely gonna play that one. I'm gonna try to find both though.
I know you can do it.
I can do it. I know I can do it. Whether I can do it faster than Orange remains to be seen.
You can do it like Rob Snyder.
Okay, we are ready. Yeah, everyone
I'm a
get
big fan
ready.
of water. We are ready, sir. Whenever you're ready.
That's some good old quality H2O.
Very good. Okay. Let's start the last 2 games for today. I'm starting countdown for Pepe and Welsh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's go. The Pepe game is on and the Welsh game is on. Let's see who plays on chain game and who understands what's going on here.
And also, you guys make sure that you like and share the post, the game rounds,
Like and share the post here.
and the stream. This one does look a little hard. Oh, I gotta figure out where there's buildings next to each other like that.
I know, like the orange will solve the second easy, just easy, but this one, you have to solve the quest.
And it's Ghibli.
Good luck.
Good luck with Ghibli.
Yeah, it's interesting though. I don't think it'll be. Well, we'll see. There's definitely a few places this
Slav, just play the second game. I know you solve it easy.
I should just do the second game. Don't worry about the first game. But I'm in the first game.
Okay, more challenging, yeah? Wanna challenge?
Definitely a little more challenging. I don't mind a challenge though. You guys know that
Let's
about me.
go. Let's go.
Sometimes I prefer to do things the hard way.
Sorry, I had an interruption.
That's okay.
Excellent. I will take that to my advantage all day.
Did you find it already?
I don't know. I might actually. I might have.
Oh, we have new followers. Thanks everyone for following Skullcoin. You will be rewarded one day when we build the full game.
No, I don't think I did find it. No, it's not the right one. Dang.
No, Crypto Lady, it's not the place.
Very interesting. I should have gone. Should have gone with the Game Master's suggestion and tried a different one. Tried the other one. Should have gone for the Welsh. Let's see. Let's see. Where could this be? Maybe. Oh no, that's not
Still
it.
no winner. Competitive mode on. Ghibli will be challenging, but it has a logic.
The thing with the Ghibli is that it is out of proportion. So it's difficult to.
Yeah, we add the more luck, but in the final it will be logic. Like like you can just understand the magic of David Copperfield. Like here. Okay, we have a winner for Welsh game.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's Isaac. Isaac asks yesterday about how to play. He deserved it, and he found this Michael Faraday. It's between the second episode and third episode, but the Pepe game is still on.
Pepe game is still on, and I am still looking. Let's see, where could this be?
What you see on the picture?
I see a Pepe.
Nice.
So, I see. I don't want to say it out loud, actually.
Yeah, keep it secret. Keep it secret and use this information. Okay, it's a little bit challenging. I like it. Mortals. I like when you can find.
I love when
Oh,
Xenitron.
join to me to leaderboard.
We're only mortals. What are we to do?
Conilingus, nice try, but it's not the place. When somebody will find, he understands that it was a clear logic. And it's obviously around the Trafalgar Square somewhere, following our on-chain story. Very interesting. You are not lost, you are just one bone away from glory. Come on.
Let's see.
The thing is I can see so many connections, and it makes me crazy because it's not the right connection.
The connection is only one, and it's Pepe itself.
Oh, maybe.
Interesting place. No, it's not the place. Let me check. The little dude across the street. Where are you, my friend? No, it's not this bar.
No, it don't look like it either. Dang. Thought I was onto something, but
The Pepe is the key, like. So I can give you the clues by the compass where it is, if you are ready. But I will give you 1 minute.
give me a
minutes
minute.
more.
I think I don't know if the proportions are way off or not. I'm not sure.
I believe somebody will win soon. Okay. We have a winner.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. We have a winner. Congratulations, and she's Winnie. Okay, the quest leads you to Sherlock Holmes bar because Pepe just wear like Sherlock Holmes violin. You can see like it was not so hard, but the Sherlock Holmes bar on the east.
You know what was the factor that makes me question if it was something which Sherlock Holmes was based on the swans that were on the side.
Swans, yes, Swans is just a glitch of the Ghibli.
Yeah.
So that wasn't a clue.
There, you have to find the Pepe. The Pepe is the focus.
I was at the Sherlock Holmes Street, but that's not where someone would be. Or at
Yeah,
least
and this place was like from the episode 1 to episode 2, on the east from Trafalgar Square. Yes, Spencer's. You was just 5 seconds later. Congrats, William. That was a quest. That was a fun.
Hero Gamer is asking, when are we going to be using the F2E interface? You can play now at skullco.in, but we are kind of. I mean, there's all sorts of new stuff coming out of this all the time. So we are really getting our processes in place and all of that. Oh man, that might have actually been. I think I was actually on that street, and I just didn't think it quite matched up because of the images. Is that's the location right there, Orange?
yeah. The strange thing in comparison with the Ghibli image is also the background is not a building anymore. It's more open.
Yeah. That's add the more luck to the game, but in the same time, the Pepe was the Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, exactly.
So in the comments, Utopius said he minted but no NFT. You might need to refresh the page. You should see
just
5
try to
NFTs
refresh.
you mint. And Crypto Lady says she thinks loves the on-chain game more, which is the on-chain game is super fun. And then there's the multiplayer on-chain game too, where you can mint NFTs and you got to upgrade and you can win rewards, get some extra stacks, and stuff like that. So right.
Yeah, thanks everyone. So this weekend we get the leaderboard, and the leaderboard will be like all-time leaderboard, and every week we will have weekly leaderboard.
This was a great another. I love actually how you incorporated the starting point with the storyline game. I think that was a really fun and interesting addition. I cannot wait to see where I stand on the leaderboard. I know I've won a few, but I haven't won that many. So I'm curious to see how much better so many of you guys are than I am. And then, so are we gonna do the other rounds on Monday with the other starting locations?
Or we will do like maybe 1-2 rounds from on-chain games,
so you guys
and other
need to
rounds
get
like standard. Yeah,
you guys need to get at least round 3 and 4 figured out on that storyline mode, so that you're ready to play next week with the starting locations for those rounds.
Yeah. So Hero Gamer, the interface is just API, like how GeoGuessr uses. But for some games we cannot like use API, because like any API can be like hacked. So we will see how to solve it. But the most important point, we will add some quests, some Ghibli to make it more engagement, more interesting. So we have different winners.
No, great stuff. Great stuff. Normal that ends Find2Earn for the day. Huge shout out to the ROO coin community. It is ROO Friday. We brew, we ROO, and I hope Jack's okay. I know he had a late night with GP on the show yesterday. But huge shout out to Jackbinswitch, the legend of Stacks Legends and creator of ROO coin, along with Ian Banksia. Just a real quick shout out. I mean, Stacks Invaders are sitting at about 40 stacks floor price.
They've taken off this week. You know, I've got a there's this tracker in a Discord where it's showing all the buys and sells and offers, and it's one of those things. Like, I saw all the action this week, that got me hyped. You know, and some of the one of ones, there were some offers on the one of ones, and prices getting listed and stuff like that. So there's people are playing with Stacks Invaders right now, man.
I would never ever sell my Stacks Invaders. I sold one just because I wanted to see how the market was for it, like way early on, and it sold. I listed it, and it sold. It sold in minutes. I think Jack bought it. I don't know. Somebody was watching it, but
Okay,
it was like it's sunny.
I have to go to crypt. It's too sunny. Bye bye, everyone.
Thank you, Zenny, for joining us.
Leaderboard is coming.
The leaderboard is coming, and so much more from Skullcoin, and we really appreciate you. Thank you to the Game Master for providing us these opportunities to play, to engage with our audience, to bring new audience members and new users to the Stacks ecosystem. We really do love it. Speaking of the Stacks ecosystem, we are super fortunate in the Stacks ecosystem to have tremendous DeFi partners, marketing partners with DeOrganized, including Stacking DAO. If you guys didn't know, Stacking DAO is the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. Stacking DAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums. Users start earning immediately, so there are zero switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. You can choose to earn your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. I use both. If you want to start earning yields today, you can go to that QR code that GP was pointing to right there. That'll bring you to the page, and there's a link under the live chat feed that'll bring you to the page, and you can start earning on Stacking DAO, where liquidity meets opportunity. And another tremendous partner in our ecosystem, we love BitFlow. The BitFlow Zeely campaign is ongoing daily with DeOrganized. You have lots of ways to earn Zeely points on BitFlow. More Zeely opportunities coming to the whole Stacks ecosystem. But right now, every day, you can earn Zeely points on the BitFlow with DeOrganized daily quests. Today's password, which you can only get live tuning in. Today's password is BitFlow Alpha. Head over to the Zeely campaign, complete your quest, and get your points for the day. We have this throughout the rest of the month, so make sure you're participating daily to get your Zeely quest points with DeOrganized and BitFlow. Tremendous partner in the ecosystem. And what do we have left for the rest of the day? I think I got a kind of slow. I'm saying this out loud, and I really shouldn't. I think I got a little bit of a slow afternoon. So I got to check out some stuff. I think Codename Satoshi's been building out some cool functionality at DeOrganized I need to go look at. Some really interesting things coming down the pipe there. Guys, if you haven't yet, head over to deorganized.media. Set up your basic account. It's just the basic Stacks wallet connection and signature. There's no funds. There's no transaction. And you can actually participate. There may be some benefits to being an early adopter to DeOrganized media. So you should definitely, it doesn't cost you anything, supporting us and possibly helping yourself earn something down the line just for being early and supporting us. So head on over to DeOrganized.media and get that set up. Be on the
Do you
lookout
have a
for
link?
GPS. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Do
Orange.
you have a link for it for everyone to go to, so they know they go to the right website?
It's DeOrganized.media. It's super easy. Let me actually just put it in the comments here. I don't have a QR code set up. I'm probably like the worst self promoter ever. But literally, it's You can actually go to deorganized.com and it'll also bring you there. So super easy. Deorganized.media.
So now no one has an
More to
excuse
come.
that they
Yeah.
don't know where to go.
Yeah,
Now
you set up your
nobody has
profile
it.
there,
There's no excuse.
and you may just have access to redacted, and maybe you might just earn redacted, and you never know, because redacted is coming soon, and Satoshi is a very based builder.
Very, very. Thank you, Satoshi,
Yeah.
for all you're doing for us on the daily.
Yeah,
We really
some of the
appreciate
stuff.
that. GP, you got any
Uh,
what people tell us a little bit about your you have an auction coming up on Monday. Let everybody know about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, man. So I've partnered with the Dogpool Coin. Big shout out to Jamie Bamberfishcake on X to put these the Dogtail storyboard auction together. I made these storyboards covering Paul Stamets. He is a mycologist, and he does a lot of work with mushrooms and learning of these different ways we can use them as medicine. So I created these storyboards kind of depicting a time of adversity that he faced through his childhood and into adulthood. So it's one of those things, like his story resonates with me, like um like I have family members that have like early onset Alzheimer's. So like he does a lot of work, and he has a charity called the Fungi Foundation. So these storyboards, 60% of the proceeds will be going to a donation towards to the Fungi Foundation to do more research. So I was experimenting with the idea of finding some charity work, and we're working on onboarding charities to Bitcoin and Stacks, and this was a big deal for me. So on Monday, the 21st, I'm going to be hosting a space in conjunction with the launch of the auction around 12:30 p.m. ET, and I will be and the reserve price will be set at 25 STX per piece, and there's 5 different storyboards. If you manage to collect all 5 storyboards, you will win a ultra rare MemoBot NFT from the MemoBots Guardians of the Gigaverse NFT collection, and also there's different various rewards. You win one of the auctions for the storyboards. You also get a another storyboard from the very first storyboards that were created, covering a different character. So there's many different incentives and stuff to go out there and put your bids in, and get involved. And if you want to check that out, you can follow me at GPSC_STX. I made a post about it on Monday. Yes, and you can get in your put in your bids on gamma.io in Stacks portion of their site. So I'm
What's
really
the
excited about
project
this.
called? What's it called? What's the project
Dog.
called on?
That is here. I'll put it in. I'll drop it in the comments as well. It's Dog Tells.
Dog
I've
So
Tales
seen
on
the previews you shared, and it looks amazing.
thank you so much,
Yeah,
dude. Like that.
really great.
Here, let me do like this instead. So Dog
So here's the
Tells.
thing, guys. You have an opportunity to get an OG limited edition from this guy, the one of the best chads in the Stacks ecosystem right now. Original artwork. There's only 5 pieces. 25 stacks is the minimum bid. So you have an opportunity for like $13 to get an original piece of GPSC original work with a great purpose behind it, and also supporting the dog pool crew and Jamie and the guys over there as well. So don't sleep. This is an opportunity to get some real good stuff from an OG,
And
relatively cheap.
This is my first auction style mint as well. Like, so like this is my first auction artist ever. So there's that as well. So really looking forward to being able to contribute to the Fungi Foundation and making some stuff shake. So like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Jamie has actually asked me to help curate the art, because not only is he going to be working with me, but he's looking for other artists to work with on these storyboards as well. And now that we have all of the moving pieces set up, we'll be able to do.
So there's still opportunities for other artists.
Exactly, and he's aiming to try to do one of these storyboard auctions a month to different various charities. Of course, like the artist has a say in who they cover and what charity or what initiative they want the funds to go towards. So maybe not even just charity work, but some initiatives maybe within the ecosystem that we can help fund as well. So go get involved, guys.
Sounds amazing.
Yes, get involved. How about you, Orange? You got anything happening this weekend?
This weekend there is Formula One, so I'm going to binge that. And
Nice.
Easter with a lot of food. I'm set.
Yeah. Happy Easter. I hope the Easter Bunny brings you all those great springtime toys and lots of candy you're not supposed to have, or I'm not supposed to have. I don't know about you guys. I can't have.
A lot of eggs with PFAS in it.
I've got to go get my nephew an Easter basket. Thank you for reminding me. It's Good Friday, and I've said Good Friday several times, but Easter is
Uncle GP Sunday, has to hippity hop to the store to get him to play Easter Bunny.
Exactly. Maybe I'll get a little costume and be the Easter Bunny. I don't know. Who knows? I am the.
So this is officially the Funkle. I like it. I love it. The fun uncle, better than being the cool aunt.
That's a good one.
I stole that from Saturday Night Live. That was a Saturday Night Live bit.
A little bit. But yeah, it's gonna be It's gonna be an awesome weekend. I look forward to refreshing my batteries, and next week is gonna be a very busy week. This week was a little bit quiet. We still had some challenges within the Zest Discord and Stacking DAO. In Stacking DAO, we actually did a live card pool with some Pokemon cards yesterday, and it was awesome. Everybody got together, and I opened up some Pokemon cards and IRL, and Gnome, the advisor, he pulled some digitally using like boxed DG, which is a site that you can use to basically do the same thing in digital form in the Stacking DAO Discord. So they loved that, and we have a lot of initiatives spun up for next week. I think we're going to
definitely been doing a great job for Zest and Stacking DAO in their Discords, by the way. Tremendous work, man. It's super live. If you guys aren't in there, definitely get over to the Zest and Discord, Zest and Stacking DAO Discords, and join. Come in, say hi, chop it up. It's great vibe in there since GP took it over. So you guys definitely want to be in there. It's a great place to get connected with the communities.
Stacks. I'm trying to make the Stacks Hub the place to get all of the alpha from all of the meme coin communities.
You're doing
protocols. Thank you.
Yeah, solid, right on.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys, Zest and Stacking DAO Discords, get in there like swimwear.
Right on. I am Peace Love. Thank you all for tuning in today. I am Peace Love Music Media, coming at you live on BitcoinLive every Monday through Friday with all the news and information and vibes that we can bring you on the regular to keep you informed on what's going on in our ecosystem. Thank you all for tuning in today. You all have a blessed day. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Happy Easter. Peace out. Thanks, GP.
Happy.
Much love to all of you.